Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're having a good one. Let me just double check everything is working and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? Okay. I think we're good to go. And here, welcoming everybody. How are you today? Yimit, you're first. Welcome in. Madrigal, hello. How's it going? Bear, hello. Emmers? The real Emmers? With the 270 stream streak? The real Emmers! Welcome in. That should be new name change. The real Emmers. If you are the real Emmers, please stand up. Welcome in. Sassy, hello. How's it going? Hope you guys are all having good days. What have you been up to? How was works, schools, other things, I guess. I don't know what else there is. I'm okay, Magical. How are you? It is I. How is Pocopia going, Emmers? Music is loud. Yes, that's because I haven't lowered it. I said, how's Pocopia? How are all the things? Yep, I think that's it. I don't think you would have missed anything else. Rescued my streak from the late stream. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Yeah, yesterday's stream just kind of ended up just happening, more or less, than it being planned. So, apologies. Didn't you pop in though, Sassy? Do I remember that? Maybe not. No, I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking of the day before. Doing all right. Classes were decent today, and I have a personal day tomorrow. Very nice. That's right. Oh, happy birthday. Today? Is it today? It is today. Happy birthday, Madrigal. Everyone, make sure you say happy birthday to Madrigal. I was in bed when I got the go live notification. Fair, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was late. I was sort of like, if we don't do this, I was like, it was going to be a short stream anyway, but I was like, I don't know, let's just go for it. But I'm glad that you're able to recover your stream streak. Personally, I'm taking a slight break from Pocopia to play Reanimal because the streamer couple I mod for are coming back, and I need the knowledge for when they play. Amazing. Oh, well, that's very fun. I hope they have fun with that. I forgot to remind. Never mind. Well, I hope Reanimal's good. I think I've heard good things about it. One of my fourth graders was in a car accident last night. He's fine physically, just shaken up. Oh, dang. That's intense. I hope they're all right. Is Reanimal... Oh, it's this game. I was thinking of something else. Right. Deadeye! Time zones are, as always, curtail my watching, but hope you have a good stream. Deadeye, thank you for popping in and saying hello. I hope you have a great one. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. It's always good to see you. Darn time zones. I thought Reanimal was... There was a game that was made by, I think, a YouTuber a year or two ago. I feel like blue was also in their marketing a lot. Like the color blue. And it was like Metroidvania maybe. I think there were animals involved. I think that's also why I thought Reanimal. I think it also has like it's like not multiple endings, but there's a lot of like hidden lore or something. Does any of that sound familiar? What's that one guy's name? Okay, it's not that guy. Anyway, never mind. It's not important. Basically, I thought you were talking about another game. But anyway, I hope that goes well. Today we're going to play Quantum Break, which will be interesting. It is a part of the Remedy universe. We finished Alan Wake last night. I watched a video that kind of explains a little bit more of the lore of Alan Wake. That I was like, okay, I need someone just to like fill in the gaps for me a little bit. I'm interested to see where... I watched a video that was from before Alan Wake 2 released. Because I wanted to make sure no one had anything in there that's like, well, we know this is because something in Alan Wake 2. So, and actually, what's funny is at the time, I don't think Alan Wake 2 had even been announced. Because they were like, I guess we'll just have to see if they continue this with Alan Wake 2. They did talk about the DLC that we didn't play. And it seems like one of them is less canonical than the other. But what was I gonna say? Yes, but they made the lore make more sense, as well as one of the questions that I had. They were sort of like, they like not fully confirmed it, but they're like, basically I said at some point when we were playing, is Alan Wake like real? Like, was he a real person, or was he made up by Thomas Zane? And like, you know, yeah, like what, or is he just being kind of like used by Thomas Zane to help out or whatever? And they were like, there's enough in the story that sort of leans into the fact that maybe Alan Wake was made by Thomas Zane. So I was like, that's really interesting. So anyway, but they sort of just like retold the story, and then were like, here are all of the characters, and what's up with them. I needed a clarification also of Thomas Zane cutting the heart out of his wife. I was like, was this like, I need some clarification of like the timeline of things. And they kind of cleared that up, that his wife drowned, or no, yeah, drowned, went to the dark place, was taken over by, but like came back. Oh, that's what it is. He wrote in the story that she came back. And she came back wrong. And then he says that's when he ends up cutting out her heart, is because he said that all he saw was darkness or whatever. And so anyway, but she's, you know, as we saw, she's kicking without with the hole in her chest. The only thing that I think we missed in the DLC is that they talk a little bit more about Hartman, the guy at the retreat. It seemed like after the events of the story, he does get like arrested or something. Oh, no. I think that's because a Control did come out by the time this video released. And I think they mentioned there's a memo in Control that mentions that Hartman was arrested or taken in by the FBC because for like abusing the powers of the lake. Like he was aware of what was going on and was like, you know, trying to do stuff for his own business. So anyway, it's all very interesting. I was like, right. Okay, this all makes more sense now. But anyway, I'm excited to play Quantum Break. From what I remember, because I watched someone play a little bit of it. Yeah, he was gathering creators. He was like making his own stream team, basically. But somehow I was gonna try to make a joke about how Twitch stream teams do nothing, but I couldn't really get there. What was I gonna say? Stream teams are legitimately like pyramid schemes, in my opinion. We don't have to get into it, but we're speaking of MLMs and pyramid schemes. From my perspective, Twitch stream teams are like essentially a pyramid scheme. I've only followed one. Let me finish one thought and then we'll get to that. I was gonna say something about Quantum Break is interesting because we will play a bit of gameplay and then like a 20-minute TV episode is going to play. So there's going to be just times where we're just watching live actors do a thing for a long time. I don't think every episode is the same length maybe, but like it is like sizable like chunks of live action stuff. So fallow is something, but it's not used very often. It doesn't mean like disturbed or something. Plowed, but left unsown for a period. And so plowed or harrowed farmland, but left unsown for a period in order to restore its fertility as part of a crop rotation to avoid surplus production. Or a period of time characterized by inaction or unproductivity. Long fallow periods when nothing seems to happen. It can also be used as a noun to mean uncultivated land, a fallow. Or a verb, leave land fallow. So Fallow the ground for a week or so after digging. The more you know. Yeah, we done that with our farm. We would grow plants and then chop them up into the soil. Yeah, interesting. How often are you texting about fallowing the ground? This is a common. How many times do you have this conversation? Never. Maybe it's a reminder. Maybe you need to. Stream teams. No offense to anyone who's in a stream team. I actually don't think I know anyone in a stream team. They're tracking me on my farm, and they're like, hey, he probably meant this. Yeah, they're like, this text came from a farm. He means, he's talking about his farmland. I don't know anyone in a stream team, I don't think. I mean, maybe in passing, but, in my opinion, from what I've seen of people who have been in stream teams, I feel like they're just MLMs almost, or a pyramid structure in a way. In that, I really think stream teams are often, unless, here's my exception, unless it is a specific stream team that is like made to be like, this team is just the four of us. It's just a friend thing. Like it is just a group of friend streamers and no more. They don't plan to expand it. It's just like, you know, whatever. That is my exception, because I feel like from what I have seen, people are like, oh, you should join my stream team because we have a lot of members and people will like raid you and, you know, from the stream team, and like, it's a community and we're helping people out. We have a Discord. You can like network that way. And, and, you know, it's like, we're gonna help each other. We'll raid each other around and whatever. Offline TV is a group of follow. I don't know them. Is that like a YouTuber thing? Like, are they like a, or are they just a bunch of random streamers that have come together? Because the reason why I say all this is because from my experience, from what I've seen, what ends up happening is it's a bunch of random streamers living. Okay, they're living in one house. Okay, well that's at least like, the connecting thing, which I would say that falls under they're like a group of friends or something. There's like there's a qualifier for it or something. The stream teams that I've seen more or less, or that people that I know in the past who've like joined one, it's more like people are just recruiting people to join a stream team. Like, hey, you match the general vibe of our stream team, you should join. And then they kind of say like, well, we have a Discord and we'll raid each other and whatever. Also, to create a stream team, you have to be a partner. There's also a limited amount of stream teams that you can make, I think. I think you can make 3 total in your account's like total history or something. So if you like make one and then leave, you only can make 2 more afterwards. But I feel like a lot of stream teams only serve the top people who are in the stream team. I feel like they tend to promise to people, we'll raid you, other people are going to be raiding you or whatever, but it's the partnered people at the top of this pyramid, if you will. It's not really a pyramid. It's more of just a line, I guess. A vertical line. But I feel like they end up streaming longer, and I think a lot of the like people who are then like in the stream team will end up rating them, and they don't. I don't think everyone else sees the top people sort of rating the other ones as much. So I feel like it's very like I don't know. It's often misleading. I think a lot of people that have ever joined one end up leaving eventually, or just stick with it and are like, I don't know why I'm in this. Someone just wanted me, or asked me to join, and blah 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 blah. But Michael Reeves and Pokimane were a part of it, the more popular ones. I followed them for Skara. I think I've heard of Skara. Pokimane, obviously. I don't know Michael Reeves, I don't think. He does not sound familiar. But anyway, that's my opinion on stream teams. They're not exactly MLM, but I think they remind me, your league player, you definitely know. I probably do. I don't watch any kind of esports. So I don't know. I could not tell you. The only, who's that one guy? Korean. That's probably not surprising. There's like one guy that's like, he wins or won. I don't know if he still competes all the time. Hold on. Most famous League of Legends players. Faker. That's who I'm thinking of. Yes, Faker. I thought he was Overwatch. I mean, maybe. I don't know if he's also Overwatch. Again, I don't really watch esports at all. I once went to a friend's house. Well, a friend of a friend he threw like a party for a Worlds event or something. This was like shortly after I moved to Alaska. And I was like, oh, okay. It was the first time I'd ever watched other people play League, I guess. And so I was sort of like, oh, I don't get what's happening. And I wasn't, I was still fairly new to League. So I was like, I don't really know exactly what's happening. I'm very confused. I used to watch Counter-Strike. Oh, very cool. That'd be pretty, I feel like that'd be interesting to watch. But yeah, I've never been my thing. Anyway, so I would say if you're like making a stream team and it's like, oh, it's just our friends. That would be, I think that's probably good, because it's sort of like, oh, okay, they're like, they have a friend one and they're like, that's nice. But if you're like recruiting people, I feel like I don't see the point of that unless you're somebody who's like legitimately being like, I'm doing this so that more people will raid into me. Which I do think is the general, like, I would say that's probably the main reason why most people who then make those, like, big ones that, like, recruit people, I feel like that's the main reason why they do it, is so that the smaller channels in that community will, like, keep on raiding. Because what ends up happening is, I feel like a lot of people who are in stream teams, when they end their stream, they'll look for who to raid, and they'll check their stream team first. Because usually that's one of the stipulations, is like, oh, we encourage you to like raid people in the stream team instead of just raiding out to anybody. And when you're looking at like a stream team page, because all stream teams have like a, you know, little page that has like the list of everyone, it sorts it by who has the most views. So like, which is usually the person who made it. Because again, they had to be a partner to even make the stream team in the first place. So blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So they're always at the top of the list. So it's sometimes like, oh, well, this person recruited me, so let's go raid them. Anyway, I've said my piece. I've said my piece. Do I have strong feelings about it? Yes. But anyway. That being said, I'm starting a stream team. I'm not. Also, Bear, I see that you now have had a fire lit under you. Seeing how close Embers is to catching up to you. Embers, Bear has been slacking off on the yoinks. He said, no one's close enough to me. I don't have to be doing this. They were just little jetpack me's all over my face the other day. And no one was getting rid of them. I was like, dang. She's way too close. She's caught up. Well, she has, but you haven't been giving yourself a lead. Bear's currently the hare, and Emmers is the tortoise right now. Or someone else is the tortoise. He's like, I already have a lead, so I'm fine. I can take a nap here. I saw 1,000, and I was like, I'm good for a bit. Wasn't she at like 990 or something? Or was there a bit more? Sure is. Oh no. Gotta create a lead. By the way, the Steam Spring Sale is going on. I have not looked at it. I wonder if there's a bunch of games on sale. Let's see. Discount. Bee Simulator. I should probably get that. It's currently on sale for $4. Ooh. Bandle is $6. Speaking of bees, not the bees. What is this? What is this on my wish list? What game is this? Oh, right. Wonder if this is good. They added bee jumpsuits to Astroneer. Oh, that's fun. I still haven't played Astroneer. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe I'll look at that. Wildwood Down is on sale for 50% off. I still want to pick that up. My Little Puppy. Is it out? Oh, it is out. When did it release? Last year. Didn't we see My Little Puppy on, like, the Switch or something? Yes. Mini Shoot Adventures is on sale. I want to pick that up. That looked fun. Anyway, you guys should take a look at your Steam wish lists and see if there's anything on sale. Okay, yeah. All right. I'll look at that later. Anything else before we get into the game? Any news? Anything worth mentioning? Emmers, have you found Psyduck yet? I have not. No! Unbelievable. Bear, I think you said you found him. Is there a that's okay. All he does is sleep. That's fine. Well, you can have Pokemon follow you, right? I'd have him follow me. Follow me. Because I would do that. I would just have him follow me everywhere. Are you guys making houses for all the Pokemon? I saw someone on Reddit be like, I've only made a house for myself. Everyone else is sleeping outside. I was like, it's funny. I'm currently on the 2 Pokemon for Pokemon House Grind. I don't know what that means. What's up? What is the Pokemon House Grind? Not for everyone. Who have you made houses for? Also, do you think, Bear, is it possible to like speed run to Psyduck, or is it like you have to do a lot before you get to Psyduck? No, why would they do that? So there's no way I can like skip a bunch of stuff, get him, and then go back. I'm not even sure I want to play Pokopia, but that would be the only reason. I mean, Eevee is literally at the end. Oh, really? I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Maybe they're doing that so people will play longer, I guess. Maybe that's kind of the like idea. Put some of the like fan favorites towards the end. Again, I've only watched Daz play it. And it did look fun, though, I will say. I wonder if I would enjoy it as much not knowing all of the Pokemon. Or maybe it'd be just as fun. So each region, you can only have a certain amount of houses. So if you're constantly putting down tiny houses, you can only have so many Pokemon move into them. But with the big houses, they can hold 2 to 4. Oh, but you're only limited to 3 of the medium and 2 of the large from the computer. But you can find them in sparkle spots and ponds or in blocks. Okay. I see. Okay. So you can't have like, how many Pokemon are there in the game? You can't have like hundreds of houses. I really get FOMO, but I had to stop watching Pokopia. It just looks so good and cozy. That's funny. Yeah, it like 300 or something. So you can't have 300 houses, is what you're telling me? Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. Again, from the little bit that I saw of Daz playing, I was like, I could see this having like a fun gameplay loop. But it is your birthday, Madrigal. Maybe you need a gift. of a Switch 2 and Pokopia. Also, putting same evolutionary line inside one house feels very satisfying. Oh, so like Charmander, Charizard, and Charmeleon. Thank you. I was like, who am I forgetting? Like doing like that, because that would be very fun. That's a great idea. I thought I'd be able to stay awake for some of the stream, but I keep nodding off, so I think I'm going to give up and just sleep. Good night, Sassy. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for popping in. That's what I'm working on. That's cool. That's a neat way to do it. I've seen some random builds on Reddit, like they pop up on Popular if they're really good. And I mean, very impressed with people have been able to put together. Also grinding for schematics for crafting. So like getting is that like different items? Like recipes basically for stuff. That's cool. How do you get schematics? What is the grind? Let's see. Registering Pokemon in the Pokedex or those shiny spots. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. That's neat. That's really fun. Maybe one day we'll get it. I don't expect it to go on sale, but I don't expect to be buying it anytime soon. Because how much is it? Pokopia. This game will be the same price for the next 7 years, yeah. I mean, do Pokemon games go on sale? I know Nintendo first-party games don't typically, but this is like a Pokemon game that's not even made by Game Freak. Yeah, it's $70. That's a lot of dollars. That's many dollars. I can't. The district doesn't cover our first 6 credits for tuition reimbursement. That's why I'm taking 2 courses at the community college because it's $100 per credit. Yeesh! My master's degree will be $600 per credit. Yeesh! The Switch 2 of Pokopia is almost the same amount as the credits I need. But consider on one hand education, on the other hand Pokopia. Barely Pokemon Sword is currently $52 from $60 on Amazon, and that's pretty old. That's fair. But Pokemon Sword, that's like Game Freak. And this is like this is not even Game Freak, right? So like, couldn't it go on sale? Couldn't it go on sale? Please. Let me see. Is there any other news? Oh, Crimson Desert. What do people think of that? Supposedly the studio is really upset. I looked at the price of every Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, which isn't mainline, and they're all the same or more than their original price. Okay, fair. Fair. What was I gonna say? Crimson Desert is a game that has had a lot of like buzz around it. Maybe after I finish my first 12 credits and get the first salary bump. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a good reward. Crimson Desert, people are like, it's gonna be like Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, something something. Apparently a lot of the early reviews have come out, and it's at like a 70 something, 79%, 78%. Apparently the execs of the studio are really upset and are like, everything is terrible and we hate everything now. And are like, they put out something that said that they were like not depressed, that they were disappointed in the studio and whatever. But like a lot of fans or like a lot of gamers are like, I mean, like a 79 isn't bad. Like it's not a bad rating. Like 10s and 9s obviously are going to be like must plays, and then 80s are good still, and 70s are sometimes like not hit or miss, but like it's still a fun game, probably. Like it may not be perfect, but it's still fun. But the studio or the like studio heads or execs are like, we are so disappointed and are upset at the early reviews. Everything is over. We hate everything. How dare they're very upset. But I also have a car that has over 120,000 miles on it, so I'll probably need to do something about that first. We'll see. But on one hand, being able to drive to places. On the other hand, Pacopia. 70 still means good? Yeah. I guess half the studio will be laid off next week. I mean, even if it were 10s, that probably is a good way to... that's probably a good guess. Where was that? I can't find the original. Anyway, yeah. Apparently the Pearl Abyss. Apparently that's the studio. Apparently Pearl Abyss is like very upset, but maybe they'll announce a Switch 3 in a few years and I can get a secondhand Switch 2. I hope not. That would be too soon. Too very soon. I'm already like, what am I going to do when a PS6 comes out? What am I going to do when that happens? Which I'm glad that Sony was like, we're delaying it a bit. Which I think is a smart move. I think they need to make this generation a bit longer. 2020 barely counted as a year. So maybe even 2021. There were so many delays. Okay. Well, I don't see any other news or anything going on. I don't have anything to really talk about. Let's go ahead. We're going to run ads. And then we'll come back and get into the game. So, friends, if you need to stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. and we'll be back with some Quantum Break. I'm very excited to get into it and check it out. It'll be very fun. So BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. Amy, welcome in. Did you see on Steam that 2 indie games released the same week with the same names? The devs talked and decided to bundle them together. Yes, piece by piece. I did hear about that. We played one of them. We played the one where you like fix, or well, we played the demo of one of them, where you're like fixing stuff and you're like the fox or whatever it is. Also, the education thing is something I have to do, not I want to do, to get a level 2 teaching license in Pennsylvania. Oh, really? I need 24 post-grad credits. I have 6 years to do it, or I lose my license. The master's is only a few more credits, gives me higher. Oh, interesting. Dang. At least that's not too bad that it's you only have a few more credits to do afterwards to then get all of it. But Emmy, welcome in. I remember you said you had an early morning today, so I hope you got some good rest. We're gonna play some Quantum Break. Also, I hope that cursor goes away. Maybe I need to... Hold on. We'll just hide it. I think I went through this last time, or yesterday. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Jump, shield. Okay, yeah. It did say there is a streamer mode, disable copyrighted music. I am not going to disable it, but I've just lowered the music to very low in hopes that when something starts playing, I'll just talk over it. We can still get the vibe, but hopefully we won't get copyright struck. Hopefully. That's the plan. Subtitles are on. We'll see. I am very curious to see how this game plays on Steam Deck. This was an Xbox exclusive, Xbox 360. So it's like an older game. Quantum Break. 2016. Oh, on the Xbox One. This is an Xbox One game. By the way, apparently it's currently 80% off on Steam. How much is Control on Steam? Control is currently, the Ultimate Edition is 90% off. It's $4 for people who want to play Control and haven't. It's fantastic. But this is a shorter game. It's 10 hours-ish. It's a 10 to 18. 18 is if you're a completionist. But also, one of the actors in this game is actually... I think she plays a police officer, but it's actually the same actor who will be playing the main character of Control, but it's no relation. So you'll see her in here. It'll look, both characters are modeled after her, so they're gonna look similar, but it just is a coincidence, really. Anyway, Quantum Break. I've watched someone play parts of this. I don't remember, like, any of it. I remember... I can picture a couple of scenes, like, action sequences, but I couldn't tell you the context around it, really. And I kind of remember the starting. And then that's sort of it. And I remember watching episodes, but I couldn't tell you what happened in any of them. So anyway, I'm very excited. We'll go with normal. If for some reason, just because I don't think we'll have trouble. If we start having trouble and I'm like, this is more work than it's worth, then we'll switch to easy. Because technically also this game, so this was an Xbox exclusive. It is also no longer owned by Remedy. And so this game isn't like super directly connected to Alan Wake or Control. The reason why we're playing it is because it is at least like referenced in passing in Control. And I find that fun. And I would like to know what happened. Even if there's like a singular memo that refers to this game. And for me, that's enough to be like, I want to play it. So, all right. Act 1. Part 1. Quantum Ripples. The number one killer is time.
The number one killer is time. It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it. Things turned ugly. Paul Serene was there to stop us. He has superpowers.
Jack?
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course, time travel was involved.
Jack.
Going too fast for you? Okay. What do you want to cover first? You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist. He was also involved. Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa!
Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road!
Oh,
Asshole.
the driver is Dylan
Riverport
from
University.
Control.
Here we are.
Who's going to be the main character of Control Resonant?
Hey, thanks for the ride.
I mean,
No
the actor.
problem.
Oh, we stuttering. That was the game.
You'd been away for 6 years.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but, well, not so much.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul.
I feel like, hold on. Yeah, I was like, hold on. What happens if we do lock onto 30 frames per second? I mean, maybe we should, hold on. We'll say no to that, but graphics preset or custom. Wait a minute. Hello? Oh, here we go. Yeesh. Okay, hold on. I wonder if. Hold on. Quantum Break. Steam Deck settings. All right, hold on. Let's try this. VSync on. Keep that off. Medium. 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 All these are medium except for global illumination, which is low. On. Upscaling. Off. Okay, that's running quite a bit better. I feel like I'm a little curious. Can we Okay, that still is fine. Much more tolerable. Yeah. It still looks a bit like a bit blurry at times. But, or you could just go get an Xbox. No, thank you. Yeah, this at least. I mean, that's still fine. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see what we can push. I'm trying to see. I don't care if it's necessarily 60 frames per second, but moving the camera around was like the choppiest experience ever. I mean, we'll see how we like this. Yeah, this is on Steam Deck. I found a, let's see, oh, wait. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Now, okay. We'll see. Hopefully this is something that's been fixed. On the same post that I found where I searched for Quantum Break Steam Deck settings, and I found a Steam thread where someone talked about it. Oh! Okay, actually we're good. In that post, someone said, by the way, the cutscene episodes don't work on Steam Deck. So, but they were like, so you just have to watch them on YouTube. But I found a more recent thing where they said they have fixed it on Steam Deck. Okay. Let's see. We'll just see how this works for us. If we feel like it's bad or what. X.
Paul told me to meet him at the physics building.
Locate narrative objects in the world to immerse yourself deeper in Quantum Break's story. You can review previously collected narrative objects inside the timeline menu. Nope.
Rough night, huh?
Oh, it's for, it's just whatever doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah.
Is the flashing leaves distracting? Is that the guy from Cadet Kelly, the love interest guy? Maybe this is either Sean or Aaron Ashmore. For those that he's, I'm pretty sure this is the guy who was the Iceman in X-Men. He has a twin, and so I'm not sure which one's which, most of the time. Let's see. Oh, it does not like that. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's just put that back down. Step away from the volumetric lighting. What happens if this is off? I kind of like it without the anti-aliasing a little bit more. I was 10 years old when I learned he had a twin. A lot of people don't know that, which is very funny to me. I was talking to Ross DTD. I mentioned Quantum Break, and he said, "Oh, it has that one guy," and I was like, "Yeah, he has a twin," and he was like, "He didn't know he had a twin either." I guess a lot of people don't know, but I think there's a part in X-Men where there are two Icemans. I think one of them is being copied by Mystique. I think they just got his twin to play that part. But let's see, who is in Quantum Break? This is Shawn Ashmore, yes. Okay. It looks like Aaron Ashmore was in Smallville, Veronica Mars. A lot of things that I haven't heard of. Warehouse 13. But a lot of it could be like both of them were on it. They have done a lot of projects together. Yeah, they're identical twins. Anyway. Okay, is there anything else we want to try? Okay, let's also look around. Because, you know, as we do. Sometimes I'm impressed with the Steam Deck. Also, what's sprint? Is there a sprint? Sometimes I'm impressed with the Steam Deck. Other times I'm like, okay. Dodge is rush. Maybe I can't run. I don't think so. Don't know if I've seen anything that Aaron was in. Scrolling through his IMDb, nothing really stands out. Oh, interesting. Veronica Mars is fantastic. Highly recommend. Stop Monarch Solutions. Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I don't have the time.
Is this that one guy? Martin Hatch. He looks like that one guy. We'll do actually some more exploring than we did in Alan Wake. Oh boy. The flashing objects is a bit... I wonder what would stop that. What do we think is what do we think is making it do that? Nope, it's not that. Definitely not that. We have texture resolution and geometry level detail on Ultra. Determines the quality of small scale shadows on object details. Reflections, effect qualities, that shouldn't be this. Global illumination it did not like. That's not it. Oh. Wow, that changed a lot. Oh no. What has happened? That's not what it looked like a second ago. I've broken it. Hold on. I really wonder. Hold on. Quantum break, flashing objects. Johnzo, welcome in. It's like the enemy is using the flashlight. Yeah, it seems like it. Graphical glitches in lighting. A lot of people have fixes for like, maybe it's a feature, not a bug. A lot of people have fixes for like if you were playing on PC. They're like, well, you need to download the DirectX control panel, and there's like an edit thing, and then some people also say that restarting the game helps, but it'll just come back. Okay, so maybe it's just a thing. Maybe it's just a thing that's gonna happen. It's just gonna... Let's see. Let me see if I don't see that as an option in here. What happens we do... Oh, medium is the lowest it can go. Never mind. I was like, oh, can we go one lower? No.
Jetpack to the moon and back.
Hanana! Thank you so much for 18 months. How are you? How have you been? How goes it? Okay. Let me check one thing. Let's go back here for a second. I'm gonna exit out of the game. Is this deal? I mean, we might wish to see if this will work. It's so funny because this is an older game, but apparently the Steam Deck just is like, what if it looked barely okay? Okay. There's no. Oh, maybe if I do... Hold on. How have you been, Hannah? Good, tired, busy? Fair. What have you thought of the, Gundam update? Oh, I've played 2 games of it? Fair. I played a little bit of it the other day. It was quite fun. I'm sure it's cool for fans, but like, I got out of one of the packs, I got, I don't want to die to a giant beam of light. Fair. That is a bit ridiculous. I did see, it is, I will say, I was playing and I died to Predator. And I was then watching them as I was connecting to the next game. They had a wingman, and someone started using the giant beam on them. They were like dead in the center of the giant beam. And instead of running away, they just, with the wingman, just shot and killed the person from within the beam. Like, they didn't, before the beam hit them, like it was doing the charge up thing, they just shot them like 3 times out of the air. I was like, we're playing 2 different games. GG, welcome in. I just remember you might be live. I don't remember seeing a live notice. Oh, that's okay. Welcome in, GG. We started the game, but we're experiencing some hiccups with the graphics, so I'm trying to let's see. Gosh. All right, let's try. Okay. We're going to try using Proton 10.04. We'll also do okay. Let me also do one more thing. Let's try this. I'm gonna trust this person. Let's see if any of that works. All right. Restarting. Restarting. I said restarting. Okay, we're restarting. All right. Northlight. We're gonna restart from the very beginning. Just to see. Also hold on. Options. I want to try a couple things. This person says, "Oh." Let's not do that. All right, we'll go back to that. It's just it's blurry. Let's put it to this and see what happens. New game. All right. Let's see how we go. Let's see how what we think.
The number one killer is time. It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it. Things turned ugly. Paul Serene was there to stop us. He has superpowers.
Jack?
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course, time travel was involved.
Jack.
Going too fast for you? Okay. What do you want to cover first? You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist. He was also involved. Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa!
Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road! Asshole. Riverport University. Here we are.
Hey, thanks for the ride.
No problem.
All right.
You'd
How are
been
we
away
looking?
for 6 years.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but Will, Not so much.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul.
Okay. It's like a little stuttery. But, hold on. Do we have... Here's the true test. The gates are still flashing! Why do they do that?
I guess I should go find Paul.
Why you do that? I guess we'll just see. It's like oh, okay, so it's not. Though it did, I thought it stopped for a second, but no, it's. I was like, maybe it's the 30. Maybe it's.
I doubt he's out here. I better head into the campus.
It definitely wasn't this rough when I played on Xbox. Yeah, probably not. Again, sometimes I'm like, wow, the Steam Deck makes this game look great, and then sometimes I'm like, wow, it's really struggling with this. No, that does nothing. Immediately continues. Also, lol. I feel like it got worse. Okay. Not that these gates are, like, very important, but I'm just, you know. Oops. I mean, I don't know what else to do. So I think, I mean, well. That is nothing. We'll put those back. Oh, well. Alright, well, we tried. Let's go do those other things. We'll see how bad things get.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is that one guy, isn't it?
Whatever you want. I don't have the time.
He was in that one show I watched. This is, yeah, it's, Lance Reddick. He died just a couple years ago.
Paul told me to meet him at the physics building. Rough night, huh?
Oh, it's for, it's just whatever's doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah.
Anything else? Okay, let's continue. Oh.
Paul.
Jack.
I just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right, you'll see this fancy modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
I know. See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not wait till morning? Paul had always been a showman.
Protest flyer. Hey you, take action now. Monarch Solution wants to tear down the pride of Riverport University, the beautiful and historic library building generations have studied in. This is a part of our heritage, but they don't care. Are you going to put up with that? Of course you aren't. Are you going to take action? Of course you are. First of all, go online, use hashtag save the library, and get loud. The only way they'll stop if they look bad enough. The only way they'll stop is if they look bad enough doing it. Secondly, join our protest at the university on October 8th. Let's show them there are still people left in Riverport who give a crap.
That's vaguely ominous.
That's cool stuff. Oh, dang. Oh, I just realized it's a guy holding a gun up to someone's head. There's floating objects in the background. Neat.
Some protest.
4 a.m. is technically morning. It is technically morning. How far away can I see those things that I can interact with? It's actually pretty far.
Hey, do you know where the physics building is?
You mean the big-ass metallic turtle behind me? Hard to miss, man.
Thanks.
Babe, can we go home yet?
Is this the same thing? No. Stop Monarch problems. For years, Monarch Solutions has been buying out Riverport piece by piece, steamrolling over small businesses and local culture to establish corporate dominance. On October 9th, they intend to demolish the historic Riverport University Library to make way for an additional Monarch-funded university research centers. They've gone too far. Sick of Monarch Solutions turning our city into corporate monopoly? So are we. It's time to stop trading culture for profits. It's time to stop Monarch. On October 8th at 7 p.m., help us spread awareness of Monarch's shameful actions by joining our protest in the central courtyard. Camp out and enjoy the all-night music. Tell your friends. For more information, contact Amy Ferrero. Email. Note, this is a non-alcoholic event. It didn't work. That note did not work. You know I gotta look around. You know I gotta. If I didn't, who would I be? Not a gamer.
Come on, Amy, call it a night. There's nobody left to convince.
Hey, it's Bobby Radford here on the tail end of the night shift. How you doing, Riverport? Burning the midnight oil? Just waking up? Or you getting ready for bed? Or maybe you're asleep. I wouldn't blame you. Not a lot going down in downtown tonight. Now, unless you're at the Riverport University campus, where the protest against Monarch Solutions is still going on. You see, Monarch wants to knock down the old campus library and put up a brand new building. The protesters are saying that building's a part of our heritage, and we don't need Monarch gobbling up yet another bit of Riverport. Personally, I'm with the activists on this one. I'm sure Monarch's new building will be big and shiny, but well, come on, who gives a shit? I love that old library, even if it is kind of falling apart. I like things with character. And Monarch, hell, They've got all the character of a brand new smartphone. Sure, call me a hipster, whatever. I just think you don't have to be a smug douchebag with organic sneakers and an ironic NASCAR cap to prefer a nice corner restaurant with personality to yet another Olive Garden, you know? Still, much as it pains me to say this, I think this is a done deal. Monarch's gonna take that library down tomorrow no matter what we say. Might as well pack it up and go home, get ready for the next fight. Because you know, they aren't done with our town yet, right?
He sounds like my karate cat. Like it's the same accent.
Protests seem like a lost cause. Maybe sympathize with the students.
If you're with that fraternity, you've done enough damage. We're being shut down.
Hey, I come in peace. I'm just meeting a friend nearby.
At 4 a.m.?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we're spreading awareness about Monarch Solutions, so if you want to know how badly they're giving us the shaft, then you could just ask me.
Library Liberation Party.
All right, what's going on here?
Okay. How would you feel if you knew a corporate monopoly was taking a massive dump all over your personal history?
That's quite an opener.
Good. Because that beautiful library over there is over 100 years old. It's part of the city's heritage. And Monarch Solutions plans to tear it down tomorrow. Do you want to know why? We've got a chart with all the details. Go ahead, check out the chart. Monarch's tearing down the library to build another research facility. For what?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
To push their corporate agenda. I mean, look at those numbers. They're slowly taking over the city and everybody's completely blind to it.
It doesn't look good. Hey, I gotta meet my friend, but you keep fighting this, okay?
All right. Enjoy your booty call.
Not exactly.
What is Monarch's agenda? Nobody knows. Who runs the company? Nobody knows. When do we want answers now? Okay, anything else? Ooh, television? We love.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
What?
He's been gone for 5 years.
Dark matter and dark energy constitute over 95% of our universe.
Sam
We're
Lake.
just a speck of light floating in an endless ocean of darkness.
Here's the clicker.
Every story finds its writer.
This is why we're playing this.
Wake has a bloody knife in his light of the flashlight. He smiles and wicked Spacey lies enough with blood on his face, eyes staring. All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
Okay, why is this here? Why is this here in this tent specifically? I will say one of the things we missed in the DLC, I guess, for Alan Wake is apparently at the very end of it, he starts writing a new book, and it's called Return. Also, is that the name of the sequel? Is it Alan Wake Returns? Or is it just Alan Wake 2? No, it's just Alan Wake 2. Okay. Yeah, it's just Alan Wake 2. I thought perhaps it was called Alan Wake Returns. Anyway. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh, hello. Sorry. I kind of want to watch it again, just for my own sake. Just because I thought this was so neat.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
I just want to see if we see anything else that I missed, maybe.
He's been gone for 5 years. Dark matter and dark energy constitute over 95% of our universe.
That's
We're just a
Alan
speck of light floating in an endless ocean
narrating.
of darkness. Every story finds its writer.
I assume also this is like Mr. Scratch or whoever. Like the Alan we're seeing is not Alan, but Mr. Scratch, his like doppelganger guy. Also, for those that know, the FBI agent, his name's Sam Lake. He's like the creator of these games. I am like a little confused because it's sort of presented almost like a TV show or a movie or something. So like I'm like, what does this mean exactly? Or is this just like, how does this fit into the world, I suppose?
All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
Anyway, I think that's so cool. What a neat Easter egg. Again, this is precisely the reason why we are, like, doing this. Also, I just realized it turned yellow, so I wonder if it means, like, if you interact with something, it'll turn yellow if you've, like, interacted with it. Just had to check. If I go to this person, is their little thing yellow? Do they have that anymore? They don't. They don't have it anymore. Okay. I, for one, trust this shadowy corporation. This is a very nice campus.
Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
Hey, protest's over. At home.
Not why I'm here, Chief. Holster that safety whistle.
Prick.
Where's your uniform?
Excuse me.
Come on. I've been in shit enough to smell at security.
You sure this is somewhere that you want to be sniffing around?
Was that supposed to be a threat? Because that's adorable.
Just walk away.
They did a really good job with, like, the faces. I mean, I don't know if...
Come on. Move along.
I don't know if they match... If the voices match, like, the the lips moving exactly, but the people look very good. Like, that does look like Sean Ashmore. And his twin. That's because, you know, they're identical. Dr. Kim memorial article. In memoriam, Dr. Henry Kim, PhD. Our dear friend and colleague Henry Kim, PhD, passed away on Friday, February 12, 2016, at the age of 50 as a professor at Riverport University. Dr. Kim was praised for his tireless devotion to his field and his students, both Dr. William Joyce and Dr. Elton Meyer, whose research efforts eventually led to the discovery of the Meyer-Joyce field, were his students. He later made a name for himself as the director of Monarch Solutions Physics Research Division. While maintaining this position, he also contributed heavily to research at Riverport University, lending his services to the development of Project Promenade, based on his students' discoveries, which he continued to work on until the time of his death. Phases look very good, especially with it being a 10-year-old game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Not exactly modest, are we, Paul?
Paul Serene. Focus article. Riverport University employee. Love that the textures are flashing in the background. Project director. With a track record of extremely profitable business ventures behind him, Paul Serene joined Riverport University in 2010 to head one of the most significant physics research projects the university has ever seen. He is the youngest project director in the history of the university, by far the most successful to date. His involvement has encouraged a flood of high-profile investments that resulted in the extremely ambitious yet unrevealed quantum physics project referred to as Project Promenade. Quantum, name dropped. In his own words, I'm not a scientist myself, and thus it may come as a surprise to many that I fought to obtain the position as project director development here at the university. For me, it's a dream come true. Growing up, my best friend was the brother of renowned quantum physicist William Joyce. I've always been fascinated with Williams's work, and his publications from 1997 to 1999 were groundbreaking for the scientific community. As a businessman, I've been able to help shape a path to create practical applications for Williams's work by building on the foundation that he created with a group of immensely talented physicists. That was the basis of Project Promenade, and the results have been absolutely revolutionary. Paul Serene's favorite sports team is the Riverport Rexes. You can see him front row at every game. Wait, William Joyce, he mentioned his brother Will. Question. Are they both dead? What this thing? Anything? No plaque? Unbelievable. Alrighty.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Well, reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure. He needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could. Son of a bitch.
Jack Joyce. In the flesh.
The esteemed Mr. Paul Serene. What's shaking, moneybags?
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home. 6 years. And I was starting to think you'd never come back.
Yeah, me too.
Come on.
This way. We're going upstairs to the project lab. How was the flight?
First class. Thank you for that. It's a step up from our van trip to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing that Will's not meeting us.
He doesn't know we're here.
I knew Paul had asked my brother Will to consult on his project. Will was all the family I had, but he was difficult.
Okay, Will alive. Okay, we read that.
Hey, how much did you pay them to put this on display when I got here?
Even I'm not that tacky.
I would like a sizzle. Can we, can we open doors?
In here, Jack. Going up.
Yeah. Let me look around, Paul. Pauls are the worst. Categorically.
Protests against Monarch are going strong, I see.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you didn't join in. I thought that kind of trouble was your forte.
Well, it used to be our forte. You're the one that sold out.
Oh, I don't know. Rich and successful isn't too bad. You should give it a try.
Attend our 1 p.m. seminar with Monarch's Martin Hatch to learn the many benefits. That was the guy that was outside. Be a part of be a part of a bright new future. Be a part of the Monarch family. You pronounced? No, I don't think I did.
It's quite the facility you got here.
What can I say? I have a knack of milking money out of wealthy investors.
It is a cool building. Is that a D20? Paul, why can't I walk into these rooms?
There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
If Will did something wrong, then...
Jack, man. Look, I've been tight-lipped about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
Why do I smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon?
I would never. Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Oh, shocking.
Okay. Enough joking. The lab's this way, Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab. I want to see your presentation.
Marketing spiel.
I know you love this stuff. Come on, man. Dazzle me.
Well, if you insist.
Progress. Our primary drive as a species. Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses. Explore the world.
Oh, good. Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element which denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's been explained to me. We've known that, in theory, a rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce, your brother, posited the existence of chronon particles, now known as Meyer-Joyce particles, which fill an all-encompassing field, enabling the constant and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to discover a way to manipulate that field. And the results are staggering. There's more, but that's enough of a primer for now.
All right, let's do this. So this is about quantum physics. Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
Just gotta look around. Don't mind me. Just need to look. Project Promenade. His brother's played by that one guy from Lord of the Rings and Lost. Dominic Monaghan. I recognize him. The floor is a little too shiny. It looks wet. It does have a very shininess to it. Shininess.
Welcome to Project Promenade.
5 minutes before fracture in time.
Oh, shit. You guys must have some budget. What is all this?
The future, Jack. You are looking at the biggest discovery of our time.
It's impressive, but Will's the scientist. What do you need me for?
There's a reason we're doing this at 4 a.m., Jack. I need someone I can trust. I need you to help me convince Will.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
When your brother found out the scope of what we were building here, he... Well, you know Will.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get something from my desk. Will overreacted. Scared off the investors, ranting about miscalculations, dangers, all with no evidence. It works, but they're gonna cut our funding if I don't prove it.
Meredith Rosen. Mayor.
Jack,
oh.
You know asking for her help is not easy for me. I am in deep trouble. You see, the tests I have to run here are not strictly speaking legal. You're the only one I can trust to help me with this.
Whatever Will did, I want to make it right. I love my older brother, but he didn't make it easy.
It's already essentially set up. Anyone can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with.
Mayor, we absolutely cannot afford to lose momentum at this point. If we put Project Promenade on hold, then we will lose every Chronon specialist on staff overnight. Monarch is paying double the wages we are. It'd be an absolute nightmare. Our staff is irreplaceable, and I am struggling to hold on to them as it is. I've known William Joyce since childhood. There's no doubt that he's a genius, but he also has a history of paranoia and mental instability. He's lost sight of the big picture. His concerns regarding Project Promenade are outlandish, unfounded, and based on ludicrous conjecture. The only reason we pulled Will in as an advisor is because there are no other qualified specialists available who the investors will trust to sign off on the project. And now that Dr. Kim is gone, we can't just wait for the board to find a suitable replacement because there are none. Kim approved these figures long before his death. I refuse to let Will sabotage everything we're building here. I need you to keep the investors distracted. Buy me time before a final decision is reached. I'll find a way to gather the proof we need in order to proceed to beta testing. Give me 48 hours. I'll make this right, Paul. And then this is from Meredith. Paul, investors have made their decision based on William Joyce's concerns. Wait, was this the reply or is this next? I don't know. Paul, investors have made their decision based on William Joyce's concerns. They are halting all funding for Project Promenade until an equally qualified specialist can be assigned to the project to perform further inspection. I did everything I could to sway the vote, but the only board member who voted in your favor was Martin Hatch. We brought up William Joyce's questionable mental health, but the damage was already done. He planted the seed of doubt. Let me know how you wish to proceed. Does he say anything now that he's not talking? Okay, no.
Jack, thank you. I knew I could count on you.
Jack Joyce, so that's me, and Paul Serene. I'll pack my things and head to the airport ASAP. Whatever this is about, just make sure Will doesn't know I'm coming home. Not the kind of baggage I need to unpack right now. To Jack from Paul. I just booked you a flight from Bangkok to Riverport, first class. Taxi will be waiting for you at the airport when you get here and drive you straight to the university. I can't tell you any more over email, but we'll explain everything when you get here. You just saved my life. These aren't the ideal conditions for a reunion, but can't wait to see you again. This is from me. Almost 2 decades as friend. Not once have you ever asked for help. This must be bad. You okay? What kind of trouble are you in? Of course I'm in. I'm here for you, man. Currently in Bangkok, but I can find a way to report as soon as possible. We'll wait by computer for further details. Okay, so this is we're going reading the replies. Jack, you know I am the last person to ever ask for a favor, but I desperately need your help, man. Everything I've built here, my entire career, it's all at risk of crashing down if I don't do something. I need to take the only measure that will put this project back on track, but I can't do it alone. I need somebody I can truly trust to help me fix this. Where are you right now? I only have 48 hours to set things right. I know Riverport is the last place you want to be, but I can have a flight booked for you immediately. I realize this is by no means a small task, but I'm desperate. I need to know if you're in. From me to Paul, that's borderline creepy. Best of luck finishing up the project. Talk soon. From Paul to me, I keep the photo as my phone background. Your noble protest still provides me the inspiration. Travel safe. Okay, hold on. Let's go all the way back. I feel like it's weird reading this out of order. Jack, it's been too long. You ever coming home for a visit? Oh, this is also months ago. Or a month ago. You ever coming home for a visit? The ocean sewage musk of Riverport isn't luring you back yet? Not to brag, but they've recently deemed the city the coastal Detroit of America. Everyone's thrilled as you can imagine. What's the latest? Where are you now? I'm guessing you're squatting in some Buddhist temple, making feng shui bracelets and brushing up on your Bikram. Cultural ignorance intentional to aggravate you. Still waiting for the day I get the call that you need me to bust you out of some shady Thai prison. I've got a fund on standby for your inevitable mess-ups with the law. In all seriousness, though, I hope you're doing well. Thinking about you. Miss you. By the way, this is going to come as a shock. Remember the big project I told you I'm heading at the university? They want to bring in your brother as a consultant for the final stages. Just wanted to let you know before you read it online or something. You'll be reading a lot more about our project once it goes public very, very soon. It'll be hard to avoid the buzz even over there. We both know William can be difficult. Any advice on how best to deal with him? Best. Money bags. Navigating my way through Vietnam, heading back to Thailand in the near future. Hoping you're keeping that fund stacked because I'm bound to make some bad decisions along the way. Actually, I got in a little bit of trouble down that way already, but I think it's all sorted now. And nobody made the mistake calling the cops. How's the high life? Saw an article on you recently, top 30 entrepreneurs under 30 or something. Still wearing that ridiculous overpriced watch I see. About Will, what can I say really? Clearly I'm not the expert on dealing with my brother. There's a reason we haven't talked in 6 years. The best advice I can give you is this. Lose the watch. Will's in good hands, don't worry. I'll stop wearing the watch when you stop stealing ugly ram statuettes for souvenirs from police stations. You never let that one go, will you? I keep the photo as my background. Phone background. Your noble protest still provides me with inspiration. Okay, we read that.
Where does this airlock lead?
A better question might be, when does it lead?
Well, that's deep. So, what's this?
Corridor schematics. Travel clockwise leads to a forward progression in time. Counterclockwise, travel backwards.
Oh, it's like you invented a clock.
Yes. Years ahead of our time.
We only have 2 more things to find. I like that it tells us.
I need you to push the lever over there, labeled Chronon Conduit. That'll activate the core. I'm gonna run diagnostics and make sure it remains stable.
Is there anything else I can look at, though? Okay.
That's just the Chronon Conduit initiating.
Are you sure it's supposed to do that?
Stable.
What was that?
The core replicates the effects of a rotating micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
A black hole? What exactly are we testing here?
You're about to find out. This way. We've got to raise the corridor.
I'm
Just
sure
like
nothing
old
bad will
times,
happen.
Eh? Slightly illegal, moderately reckless.
I'd raised some hell with Paul in the past. I could tell this was different. Still, I didn't understand how massive and far-reaching the consequences for this would be. How could I? I knew Paul. He played it cool, but I could tell he was nervous.
What's happening? We're really doing this, Jack. It's gonna be amazing.
Here, take this. You need this key to activate the corridor. We need to turn the keys at the same time to activate. Security precautions. Ready?
It's like we're launching a nuke. Wait, we're not launching a nuke, right?
One way to find out. 3, 2, 1.
God damn, Paul. What is this?
The corridor. The passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time in the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger? Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time? It's a fucking time machine.
I'm going to be the first, Jack. And you're my witness.
This is crazy, Paul. I mean, this can't be safe. What happens when...
Our team has already proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready. We've passed every test, every inspection. We're about to make history, Jack. All you have to do is hit that switch.
Minus 2 minutes to the past. And nothing could go wrong.
2 minutes to the past.
Remember this moment.
Paul, what? How?
It's fine. It's okay. Stay calm, Jack.
Stay calm. There's two of you. You just fucking multiplied.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen. He's me, a future version of me from 2 minutes in the future. Your evil future self. We did it! Fucking incredible. I mean, just imagine the implications. We could warn people about disasters before they happen, cure diseases before they spread. I just had this conversation. Still sounds good second time.
Jesus Christ.
Now go into the machine. You need to complete the cycle. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Wait, Paul, what are you doing?
It's all a big loop, Jack. I need to enter the machine and travel back to the moment I exited the machine in order to, well, be here.
And what if you don't?
There is no what if. I'm here, it's already happened. You saw it, Jack. We did it.
Oh, that's impossible. That's literally impossible. I mean, I can't even...
There's no time to stop now. We need to test the other direction. Set the machine to 5 minutes to the future.
Are we sure? Did it already complete? Are we sure he's out of there? It's very creepy. There's something very unsettling about this.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Jack. Will? You have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
No, stop him!
Shut up!
Hold
Damage
on.
the core!
Hold on. We can't shut it down. Paul's still in there.
Shut
up!
Look
Shut
at me.
up!
Look at me. Put the gun down and we can talk, okay?
No, there's no time.
You're not thinking straight. Put the gun down. Jesus Christ, Will.
Time is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what? No, I gotta let you out.
Oh God! Oh no! 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 No!
You okay?
I think so. I'll find a way out. Make sure Will's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I could hear Will's words in my head. Time is going to end.
Neato.
What the fuck is this?
It should have worked.
We broke.
It should have worked.
Hold on. We actually have to run ads, and this feels like a good place to do that. So, if you need to stand with stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. And we'll continue from here. So, BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, let's continue with not destroying time and space, aka doing exactly that. Really, while we're here.
Is this really happening?
Just want to see where those other two interactables are.
How the hell? What the hell? This is crazy. Is this permanent? Will. Will. Jack. Hey, Will. Zero state.
What have we done? She warned me. I knew she was right. All this time. I warned Paul. This could all have been avoided. We're too late. Paul's stuck in the machine, Jack.
Come on. It's jammed. This wasn't supposed to happen. The figure's all...
Stutter. Collapsed.
My nap earlier ruined me for. Is it gonna ruin me? Oh no. How long did you nap for? Who are these people? What?
Jack! There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Paul, wait.
No! Jack! This way! Jack! Jack!
Why are they shooting at us?
You can escape through the hatch I came in through.
I didn't want to leave Paul, but there was no way to help him. I didn't know where he'd end up.
Hurry!
Like 2 hours? Oh no.
It's here! Fire!
What the hell?
Hurry! This way!
Jack, your hands.
Gotta keep moving.
No!
Jack. You just... What just... Go. This way. Move.
That was the first time my power started to manifest. An out-of-control burst of energy that saved Will.
Jack, your proximity to the pulse, it must have altered your relation to the chrono.
Will, what I just did back there. What the hell is happening?
I'm gonna try to sleep. Wish me luck. Emmers, have a good night. I hope you get some sleep. I hope you're able to wake up okay.
I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
I'll try to explain, but we have to go. Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. A time egg is fucked.
What? Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time, and door.
What?
Locked. They cut my security clearance. Ah! That didn't help.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
HQ, securing the
Will,
server room. Over.
More of them. Hide. They're coming. In here. I warned Paul about this. About the calculations. I tried to make you listen to me.
By shoving a gun in my face?
Yes, a gun. The universal symbol for shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Sound logic is always you.
Oh, what? I don't know. We're on this side. We sure you didn't head back up to the lab? I could have gone back and tried to take the service elevator out of there.
This doesn't make any sense. How?
I wouldn't be
Why
talking.
are you even here?
That's your biggest concern right now?
To flush him out.
Paul brought me here to clean up your mess.
My mess? Do you even...
I can't see shit back there. May have to crawl behind.
Raider team, target spotted exiting the service elevator.
You heard her. Let's go.
You have no context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years. This is bigger than us. Can't make it personal.
They're trying to kill us, Will. It's pretty goddamn personal.
Listen, getting you involved is the last thing I wanted. I'm sorry.
Right.
The fracture in time is only gonna get worse. We have to stop this before it's too late.
How?
First, we have to get to my car.
Hey James, Paul String just had me go through every step of activating the machine in detail with him for over 3 hours. Do you have any idea what's going on with Project Promenade? Do you think he's replacing us? What about Dr. Joyce? All that stuff he said about how we won't be able to stabilize the chronon field. What if he was right about the miscalculations? I know he comes across as a crank, but he came up with a lot of the research we're now building on. I don't understand the implications if there's an error, but Joyce seemed to think it was serious business. Also, I tried to look up an overview of the figures today, but all the files have been locked out by somebody named Martin Hatch from Monarch Solutions. I know they put some money into this project, but do they seriously have that much authority over us? I'm so confused. Is that Martin Hatch again?
You're better at the door thing.
Will, get out!
Oh, God. Target's armed. Opening fire.
We're pinned down.
Yeah, I noticed.
Jesus.
Weapons free.
Will, stay down.
Put
down the gun, next...
Joyce.
Oh.
Then stop fucking shooting at us.
Move in.
God damn it.
Oop.
Get him off.
What are you gonna do?
Doing bad. That was not. Oh gosh. I'm bad.
Will, are you okay?
I think so. But Jack, that was...
I know. This is way out of hand.
I'd used a gun before. I'd been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Paul was positive that the experiment would work. That the figures were correct.
Because his specialists were a bunch of goddamn idiots. Their formulas were missing these variables entirely.
You're seriously making corrections right now?
Well, if they made them in the first place, we wouldn't be here.
You just initiated a quantum ripple. Watch the next episode of the show to see the consequences of your action. Oh! Quantum ripple? This is where we look around. So does that mean like the episode we watch is going to be a little bit different or something?
Not good. This is not good. Wait. It's coming down. Hide!
Not again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this. You can do this.
Where is everybody? I don't like it. You heard the gunfire. Something's gone wrong.
Hey! The other Joyce is here, too! Take him down! Keep shooting! These guys are wearing what?
You tell me!
Oh, hello. What? Oh, what's happening? Why can't it? Oh, okay, there we go.
Time's acting up again.
No surprise. We have to go.
Raider team, have Jack and William Joyce been detained?
Did you hear that? They know our names. They knew we'd be here.
They must be after the machine. The elevator. It's the only way out.
But I gotta look around. Charlie Wincott.
Jack, in here.
To Liam Burke. Burke, check it out. I was looking for key people among these protesters in case we need to get some leverage. It's a bit of a crapshoot. It's not like they have an official website with an org chart or something, but one of them had her email address on a poster. So I took a look at her inbox. Totally a great use of my time and expertise, by the way. These people are so interesting and not at all boring me to death. This Amy Ferrero seems to be in charge. It's not like there's a real chain of command, but she seems to be coordinating this and generally calls the shots. So if we're gonna grab somebody so we can spend things later on, she'd be the one. She's got family we can lean on if we want to go that way. Check out the email below. There's some other names and intel in there you might find useful if we need to contain this. Now, go on with your bad self and get ready to, I don't know, do whatever it is you manly man types do before conducting an illegal clandestine paramilitary operation. Lift weights, arm wrestle, smear some camo paint on each other's faces. Is that a thing? Good luck. Or good talk, Charlie. Oh, wait, this is so long. Okay, hold on. I was gonna, if there were more messages, I was gonna start from the beginning, but all right. To all these people from Amy Ferrero. So here's a bunch of things we need to do before the protest. We only have a few days. Okay, is this? So this is like the email the guy found. Oh, we are dropping a lot of frames. So many bits. Why is that? I mean, we're not... Hold on. We have plenty of data. It's something with my internet, I guess. Nothing I can really do about that. Let's BRB and let's see if it fixes itself.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
Okay, it seems... Nope, it just dropped again. Well, maybe it's fine. Well, I think... Well, maybe what we'll do... It's sort of... dropping a bit. We'll probably just end here, I think. And then hope that tomorrow it's better. So yeah, because there's nothing I can do. It says we have internet, so I'm not sure why it's dropping so much. So okay, we'll just go ahead and end here, and we'll continue this tomorrow. Hopefully my internet stops acting up. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and stop there. I am enjoying it so far, though. We'll continue this, and all of that. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Hannah, thank you so much for the 18 months resub. Emmers for the 270 stream streak. And that is it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry for the bitrate drops. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.